Our final speaker this afternoon is Alexandra Hodson.
Yeah!
Alexandra Hodson is the daughter of Tracy and Christopher Hodson. Over the past 4 years, she has completed 4 advanced placement courses and 1 College Credit Plus course. She was twice named Student of the Month and qualified for Distinguished Honor Roll during each semester of her high school career. During her 4 years at Lakewood High School, she has performed with the Lakewood Ranger Marching Band, as well as the Lakewood High School Dance Group. She has performed as a member of the Barnstormers Drama Club and has appeared in productions such as Songs of a New World, A Midsummer Night's Dream, and Anastasia. She was elected as Junior Class Publicist and Senior Class Secretary for Student Council. Alexandra was nominated as a member of the National Honor Society during her senior year. She is the recipient of the Class of 2017 Lakewood Ranger Education Foundation Scholarship and is a merit scholarship from Cleveland State University. Alexandra graduates today with a 4.342 GPA.
Whoa!
That certainly
I didn't know they went there.
should have applause all over it. That's hard to get. That's excellent. And will be attending Cleveland State University in the fall to study political science in the Jack, Joseph, and Morton Mandel Honors College. Alexandra was nominated by her peers to speak today. Her speech is entitled 4 Years in 4 Minutes. Please welcome Alexandra.
What makes humans different from other animals is that we are always itching to discover new things. A rat is not bouncing off the walls with excitement because it was finally able to light a fire. A dog is not working day and night to sail the seas. But humans will throw away their entire livelihoods simply because they have the urge to discover. But even with this primal urge, we have often been taught to fear new discoveries and to accept experiencing the same things every day. But living a stagnant life is so far from what we were born to do. We have the ability to discover so many new passions, and unless we want to turn into rats searching for other scraps, we must remember to accept change. Let's take a moment to look back at all the changes and discoveries that we have made since freshman year. My freshman year, I discovered the cavernous maze below the Civic Auditorium. Every year, I have ended up down there due to countless theater productions and band concerts. But each time I do, I remember the childlike wonder I experienced the first time I saw the 1950s decor, the smell of drop ceilings, and the endless pathways that led to who knows where. The complicated layout felt a lot like stepping into high school for the first time. Whether you went to Harding, Garfield, or any other middle school across the world, stepping into Lakewood High felt different than anything you'd ever experienced before. I remember getting lost countless times, and with all the twists and turns in this school, it can get really scary. But as I learned in the room below our feet right now, we must remember to take on new journeys with childlike curiosity. Navigating is really hard, but maybe we should navigate through life by not worrying about what may lie beyond that corner up ahead, and instead focus on how exciting it is that we get to discover what is there. I found myself in the art atrium my sophomore year. I had originally planned to take photography, but scheduling is never an easy task, and so I ended up in Art 1. It's hard when you've been planning to do something you've wanted to do for so long, but then plans get changed. It's natural to be upset and annoyed at first, but eventually, once you're thrown into it and you have a paintbrush in your hand, it all becomes okay. Sometimes, when things feel out of control, we've got to just take a step back and let it all play out. Every year, we have had new teachers, new schedules, and new surprising 2-week-long extensions that led to a year in quarantine, none of which was in our control. The best we could do was to just embrace every moment and know that we would get through it. We will make it through any challenge that gets sent our way. So we have got to take them for what they are and trust that we will learn from them. My junior year, I had the opportunity to explore the roof. I never expected to go on the roof of my high school, but taking AP Environmental Science got me and my fellow classmates up there so we could see the inner workings of the school. And what we discovered was pretty cool. I mean, have you ever wondered where all those desk dividers went during hybrid learning? But besides that, we got to see what the school grounds looked like from 3 stories up. Looking at the students going to class through the windows of the courtyard made me realize that things aren't really as big as they seem. I mean, don't get me wrong, we're all such important beings that have the power to change the world, but remembering that we too are just people walking to and from class will allow us to forgive ourselves for mistakes. Every mistake we have made here serves a purpose, a very important one, and it is important for us to not look back on them with horror, but with joy. Somehow I ended up in the weight room my senior year to take weightlifting. That class was completely out of my wheelhouse, but I eventually became really comfortable with it and ended up actually enjoying it. This experience made me realize that even in my senior year, I could still try new things. Senior year ends up being the year when we panic, thinking about how we didn't join that certain club or sport or that class that we wanted to take. It can feel like the years just went by too fast to do what we wanted to do. But it's important to remember that just because high school is over, that doesn't mean that we can't keep growing into new people. There will always be new opportunities for us to try something new no matter where we go, and that will continue for our whole lives. I know that right now we are thinking hundreds of days ahead, worrying about what the future may bring to us, afraid that the change will be too much. But right now we are in our high school, where we have found new passions, new best friends, and new versions of ourselves. This place is something special. And as we get older and find ourselves uneasy about new discoveries, we should always think back to when we were worried about entering the new journey that we have now just completed. Thank you, and congratulations, class of 2023.